This video was made possible by the EA Game Changers program. One of the longest requested features for the Battlefield franchise has been customization. However, Battlefield 5's announcement that cosmetics would be coming to the franchise in that title was quite controversial because of how unusual those cosmetic features were. They really didn't fit the World War II setting. The initial teaser trailer showed off everything from teddy bears to samurai swords to bionic arms, and people were quite confused. Is this supposed to be World War II or some kind of steampunk game? Well, several months ago, DICE announced that they were going to dial back those cosmetics to more realistic options to fit the World War II theme of Battlefield 5. Recently, I got a chance to go hands-on with the launch version of the game, and I can happily confirm that this is the case. You're still able to customize your character quite a lot, but as far as your visual cosmetics go, they have been dialed back a bunch, and the ones that are in the game actually look, in my opinion, quite good. In this video, I'm going to go over the options for my company. This is your set of characters in Battlefield 5 for both the Axis and Allied factions that you can customize to your heart's content and really make the factions that you're playing as in the game your own. At the end of this video, I'm going to leave up some raw footage of me going through all the available cosmetic options for both factions here at launch, if you wanted to just get an early preview of what's available. I'm also going to cover how the cosmetic store is going to work, and we're going to look at some of the gun customization options as well. While a number of the cosmetics in the game at launch are a little bit more unusual, they still fit the overall World War II theme, and the most unusual gun textures and cosmetics that we have are similar to the ones that we saw in Battlefield 1. There are still some chrome and golden gun textures, which I figure if people want to use those, that's their thing. They can customize their company how they want to. I just know that I'm never going to use those. I prefer the much more realistic camouflages and more interesting weapon textures beyond those chrome and gold options. But yeah, those are still in there, and those make essentially the most extreme cosmetic options in the entire game here at launch. One additional note before we dive in, vehicle customization is not in here at launch. However, it is supposed to be coming in the first major patch in early December. Let's go ahead and dive into character customization. Each faction can customize an individual character for each class. Your classes are saved separately per faction. Each class for both Axis and Allies can be customized, including the individual character's appearance. You can change your character's gender, and in the case of the Allies, your character's race as well. Right now, there are no ways to buy the in-game currency with real-world money. That will be coming in the future, but DICE has confirmed that you will only be able to buy the cosmetic options with the real-world currency, and everything will be unlockable with in-game currency if you earn it. With some rough calculations, I estimate that with about 10 to 12 hours of decent to okay gameplay, you would unlock enough in-game credit to unlock a complete set of cosmetics. That's your hat, pants, shirt, gun customization. A lot of these are going to come in individual sets, and so about 10 or 12 hours would probably get you enough points to purchase a complete set. You guys can see here that a few of these sets were available for us to purchase on the store, although I'm not quite sure how the store chooses what to show you. Maybe the offerings change week to week. It wasn't super clear, but I would bet that that is probably the case. Additionally, in a big improvement from Battlefield 1's random unlock loot crate system, in Battlefield 5, you always choose exactly what you want to unlock. So if you want to save up your Battlefield in-game currency, or boins, if you will, Battlefield coins, you can save it up for just the outfit that you want, and then purchase that with no randomness involved at all. You can also get unlocked tokens, which I think the deluxe edition of the game comes with 5 or 6 of these. These unlocked tokens will unlock an entire outfit in one go. Essentially, it's worth probably 10 or 15,000 in-game currency, but you use it on an outfit set. That gives you, right off the bat, quite a few options to pick from as you're unlocking your first cosmetics. While both sides have a good number of characters, both male and female, to pick from for your individual classes, the Allies do get a leg up on the options because of the additional races that you can pick from. Once you've picked your character for each class, you can then go into change appearance, which is where things get a little bit ridiculous as far as customization goes. You can customize their headgear, torso, legs, and even their face paint all individually. One thing that I appreciated here with the individual cosmetic options is the more common ones actually have the option to change the camouflage or color of the material. That'll help you get some additional use out of some of those more common unlocks as you're working your way up to the more rare ones. The rare ones aren't going to have as many options for color shifting, as again they're designed as just one entire set. So guys, there you have it. That is how the unlock system is going to work, as well as your company's customization. In the background here, I'm just rolling some footage that I recorded on the main menu of the game after I customized both my Allied and Axis companies, because I thought this was a really cool touch. When you boot the game up, the animated background is live in-game, in-engine, and it features your characters and your individual vehicle customizations all right there on the main screen. It really does make the game feel like it's customized to be exactly how you want it to be, and it makes your company stand out as something special. Some really cool effects here in the background. I just appreciated this extra level of detail to make the game feel like your own. Now you are seeing some vehicles here, so I'll touch on that again just briefly. There is vehicle customization coming in December, and it's going to include some things like obviously camouflages for your armored vehicles, and for planes you'll have not only individual camos and paint schemes for those, but some nose art as well. So we could see some options in the future for some more customizable parts on other vehicles. Perhaps some tank artwork along with the base camouflage paint that you can customize. There's a lot of possibilities here. I'm looking forward to seeing what they open up for us. And finally, let's also take a brief look at the weapon customization. It's basically the same as it was during the beta. You can customize the individual parts of each weapon, but I think most people are going to be buying the complete sets if they're going to be spending their in-game coin on cosmetics. You do unlock a certain number of cosmetics as you're just improving your time with the weapon. I think the default unlock is still that basic green camouflage paint unlock, but you do get at least a couple of sets as you progress with the weapon just by default. You don't have to spend any coins on those at all. Not all of the skin and cosmetic sets are available for every weapon, so if you have a certain weapon that you really enjoy, you're probably going to want to take a look at its cosmetic options and see if it's got some unusual cosmetics just for that gun, as you might find something that you really like there. Okay guys, that sums it up. Now I'm just going to roll some footage of the cosmetics that I got my hands on in this preview of the launch version of Battlefield 5. I'm really impressed with the more grounded take that DICE went with on these cosmetic options. I'm looking forward to seeing what the live service brings us. Props to them for actually listening to the community. For now, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.